Good morning everybody. As you know, we are observing Holy Mother's birthday festival. Her actual birthday was Friday, 28th. Generally we observe it on a Sunday. Holy Mother. Sometimes it is hard to believe that infinite God takes a human form, which is human comprehension. There is a description of the cosmic God in the Munjaka Upanishad. Ognir Murtha, Chukshushi Chandra Surjau, Disha Srotre, Pagvi Veda Shaveda, Padvyam Prithvisha Sarvabhutantaratma. His head is the heaven, fire. Chukshushi Chandra Surjau. His one eye is the sun, another eye is the moon. Disha Srotri, all 10 sides are his ears. He listens, everything. Bhagvi Veda, his speech are the Vedas. And with his 2 feet, he encompasses the whole universe. When we hear this kind of description from the Upanishad, we get dizzy. The person is one eye is the eye, another moon, another is the eye. Could you imagine a person like that? It is beyond human comprehension. This whole universe came from her cosmic form. That human form come as a human being and live with us, love us, guide us. Really it is difficult to comprehend infinite God takes a human form. What does he do? Or what does she do? In the Vishnu Purana, there is a mantra. Swadharma karma vimukha Krishna Krishna iti vadino te harer deshino mudha dharmartam janmayate harihi. Some people call God, 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 but do not practice religion. They are enemies of God. Because to demonstrate religion, God has to take a human form. God takes a human form. This concept of avatar we have. We have many avatars. Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Dasavatara Stotram we repeat. Avatar comes. Why does he come? Ordinary human being cannot have that kind of power to change the current of this world. Swamiji, in his my lecture in February 1896, told in New York how this world maintains the adjustment. When materialism prevails, spirituality goes down. Happens selfishness, fight, anger, war. Materialism, that is the goal. I shall attack your kingdom and take all of your everything. Materialism, I have power. Thus, war begins. Good people goes down. To change the spiritual current, avatar comes. Ordinary human being cannot change that current. Look at example. When the sun shines perpendicular on the equator, do you know what happens? The air pressure goes up. Heat brings the air out. And from the North Pole and the South Pole, cold air immediately comes to maintain the equilibrium of the atmosphere. We know it, which is scientific truth. Immediately, if you see too much hot in St. Louis, rain will come from Canada. Wait. Always you remember, in the atmospheric realm, they are always trying to balance things. Balance. Same thing, materialism and spirituality are always trying to balance things. Watch your mind. Day and night, materialism, you get tired, bored. You need something to replace it, to bring it equilibrium of the mind. Otherwise, day and night, money, you will be crazy. Avatar comes. Janma kanma chame divyam evam jobeti tattataha taktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti Arjuna. My life, my action are divine, Krishna says in the Gita. Those who know it, they are not subject to rebirth. They will be liberated. What is the Dibbakona? When we read the lives of the great teachers of the world, Buddha, Krishna, Ramakrishna, Jesus, we see their lives are divine. What is divine life? Do you know what divine life means? Zero spiritual, zero selfishness. They have no motive, no purpose for their own. They always work for the good of humanity. Look at Swami. He made a beautiful remark. If I did anything bad in my life, that also I did for others. I never did anything for myself. Nitya Mukta, Ishwar Kuti. They come to this world just for the good of humanity. No selfishness. Human beings have selfishness. Now I shall tell a few things about mother. You know, in day-to-day life, sometimes we hurt people. Purush Bhakko. Do you know what Purush Bhakko means? Some words simply will cut and penetrate and disturb your heart and you get pain. That is called Bakshoilo. Bakshoilo. Shoila means pierce. As if with a pierce that boom, I get your heart and it penetrates and cuts. That happens. Sometimes day to day in our dealings, we speak very rude, bad words to the people and give pain to them. Holy Mother cautioned people, do not do that. Even in our Shastra says, Priyam Briyat Ma Briyat Satyam Priyam. Priyo Katha Bolbe. Say the things good, nice, beneficial. Apriyo Katha, never say unpleasant words to the people. Na Briyat Satyam Apriyam. Even if it is true, but don't say that unpleasant truth. But do you know what further he said? If you really love a people, if you really love a person, tell unpleasant truth. I must tell you unpleasant truth. Do you know why? Because I love you. So that you may not go astray. That our scripture says. It is in Manuswami Gita. Shatya katha bolbe, priyo katha bolbe, apriyo shatya kakkhano bolbe na. Now, Holy Mother, I shall just give you a few examples about her life. Sometimes the villagers would come to her as an umpire. They knew she was an honest, very good spiritual person, very lovable, very respectable in the village. They do not go to the court to sue like American people. So they used to come to Mother, Mother, solve our problem. So she was trying to solve their problems. Her crazy niece, Radhu, says, why are you getting involved with these kind of people? Just let them go. Do you know what Holy Mother says? Very beautiful word. Mystical. Speak very sweetly. You know, that word is so sweet. Really. Mystical. Don't hurt. Very important. Our Gopalma, mother's guard and companion, she had very bad tongue. She used to scold the monks. She was very neat and clean, and if they do not do right, she has power to control them. So what happened one day, Holy Mother came from Jarambaki. Mother was tired, going to her room. In the meantime, Swami Brahmananda and Premananda wanted to pay their homage to her. Golapma scolded these Ramakrishna's monks. You have no common sense. Mother has come just from Jarambaki, tired, and you have come to disturb him. Swami Brahmananda is the president of the order. He is scared. He went immediately downstairs. Meanwhile, Girish Chandra Ghosh came, the Bohemian devotee of Sri Ramakrishna. He wanted to go to see Mother. Then Golapma again scolded him. What kind of devotion you have? You have no feeling for the Mother. She is tired just now. Overnight train came to the Udbodhan and you were disturbing her. Girish, his mouth also not very good. He said, Bajame, you woman, you have no children now. You do not know the feeling of the Mother. Seeing your face, Mother will be happy. And you are thinking Mother will be unhappy. You get out from my door, from my way. I shall go and see. And he asked Brahmananda, Premananda, hey boys, he used to call them, come with me. He went there. Then Golapma went and complained, Mother, look, he used all these bad words to me. Mother said, my son, I told you, never say harsh words to my children. Always say something good things. I interviewed a Swami in Benares in 1988. Vishesh Maharaj, Swami Shweta Priyananda. And I said, Maharaj, what speciality you saw in her? Well, I saw in her, she never hurt anybody in her whole life. Her tongue, speech, never hurt people. You see, how do you make enemy? How do you make friend? Just through words. Through words you make friend, through words you make enemy. So Mother always told good things. Suppose he gave some money to her shopper and he did not send the return, give the return. Mother said, my son, do you need some more money? I gave you money for shopping. Do you need some more? Mother, I forgot. You need some return. Just now I am bringing the money. The way she put the words so that that person will feel and immediately corrected himself. Then sometimes he had to mediate some, even Ramakrishna's problems. There was a crazy Pagli, he used to come and disturb Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna scolded him and asked his nephew, asked her to leave my room. So she came and to Udbodhan, sorry, Nahabat. Mother said, why don't you, my child, why don't you come to me? Why do you go to him? Mother solved the problem. These people, sometimes they need my affection. They need attention. finish some food. She knew human character, how to solve the human problem. You know, in one sense we see she is divine, taking divine form. In another we see very human. I sometimes say, it was not possible to show Ramakrishna a householder's life. No way. His renunciation is so rampant, uncompromising. He says that I have to show the ideal to humanity, so that he did it through Holy Mother. Holy Mother was very much involved with her family. Two, three crazy aunts, two nieces, sister-in-law, big family, brothers, and she was a part of that family. Once her two brothers, I heard from Swami Chetanananda, he was present. But the two brothers are fighting. Do you know why? He had rice and he had rice, not yet removed from the hay. So they put the stack. And other brothers, this cart cannot go through. So these two brothers are fighting. And they are almost fighting each other with hands. And Holy Mother jumped between these two brothers, pushing these brothers. You are fault. You are in fault. So her Jezebel here, protecting these two brothers not to hit each other. And she shouted, all disciples came, and then two brothers left. Sometimes I visualize. Then she sat on her veranda and she was smiling. This whole world belongs to God. And these two brothers, so petty, so worldly, they're fighting for a little space. Awful. What Maya can do. She was lamenting for her two brothers. Another time, Gopalma. That woman practiced mantra 30 years, 16 hours a day. Just think of that. 30 years, 16 hours a day, repeated Krishna mantra, and baby Gopala appeared before her. That woman, Ramakrishna was very fond of her, went to Balaram's house. It was in cart festival in 1885. And she was so poor. So Balaram, giving that rich devotee in Pag Bazar, gave her some cooking pots, some clothes, and some other stuff. And she was returning from Calcutta to Dakshineshwar by boat. Sri Ramakrishna saw that bundle, and he was frowning. He did not talk to that woman. He was very fond of her, but he withdrew her himself. What happens? That woman realized that Sri Ramakrishna did not like it. Broken-hearted, took her bundle, came to Nahabad. Holy Mother told everything to Holy Mother. Gopal, he used to call Sri Ram, she used to call Ramakrishna Gopal. Gopal did not like it. What can I do? I shall give away my everything to everybody here in the temple. Holy Mother came forward. No way! You are poor, you have nothing. You take those things are necessity. You did not take anything luxury. What is day-to-day necessary, that you accepted gift from a rich devotee, it is fine. Let him talk. He has too much renunciation. He doesn't know how to cook. He doesn't know how to manage household. Just she is mediating some kind of problem in human life. But you know, when I watch these things, I watch how she managed all these things. Even Sri Ramakrishna had to do these things. Look what happened. Swami Brahmananda was a Brahmo. Vivekananda was a Brahmo. And if you want to be a Brahmo, you will have to pledge. And then you will have to sign. I shall never bow down to any Hindu gods and goddesses. Those are the things you will have to sign and promise. Then you can be a Brahmo. So what happened? Swamiji went to Kali temple and saw Swami Brahmananda is bowing down to Mother Kali. Bas, he became angry, Swamiji, and pounded on him. You sign that I shall never bow down to Hindu gods and goddesses. You deviated from the truth. That's what he pounded. Brahmananda was scared, hiding himself. And Sri Ramakrishna understood the condition. Then Sri Ramakrishna called Swamiji. Look, Noren. He signed there, it is all right. Now he has some devotion. What can he do? So he bowed down to the Divine Mother. Please don't scold him anymore. He's scared of you, hiding here and there. Please don't say anything to you. Later on, Swamiji also started to bow down, when he was changed. So, how Sri Ramakrishna used to tackle this kind of problem. Don't think we have only problem and divine beings have no problem. Don't think that way. A monk ran away from the monastery. Too much work, this, that, as he had some friction with somebody. From Belur Math, straight went to Jarambati and took refuge in the mother. Mother, what can I do? Mother wrote a letter, my son, I shall write to the abbot, Swami Shivananda. Baba Tarok, this boy has come to me. Please don't say anything to him. Please take him to the monastery. Then he took that letter and came to Belur. Swami Shivananda said, my goodness, you went to the High Court? You went to the High Court? But the Holy Mother is the High Court of the Ramakrishna Mission, that woman. So you went to the High Court? Then he wrote back, Mother, we shall take him, we shall not say anything to him, please. How Holy Mother used to Swami Vivekananda has a desire to dispel Belur Math. Why? Plague relief in 1898. Money was not coming from the public. We shall sell the monastery and serve the plague people. But you see, it is very difficult to change Swamiji's mind. His mind moves 100%. What he decides, he is going to do. Very difficult. It is not easy to change Vivekananda's mind. Our minds, moves like this. Right. This is the way our minds work. But Swamiji's mind does not work that way. But I think Swami Shivananda says, Swamiji, before we make the decision, we must consult with Holy Mother. Yes, we must consult with Holy Mother. But all disciples came by boat from Belur Math to Bagbazar, Holy Mother's house. Mother listened to everything. He said, you have no right to sell that property. That property belongs to the master. Listen, my child, this kind of plague relief or a catastrophic relief or rain or earthquake or flood, these kind of things will come and go. They are not permanent. But monastery, here I prayed when I went to Goya so that my children can have a house. So at least this Belur Math is the headquarters of the Ramakrishna Order. You should not sell it. You have no right to sell it. Swamiji's mind was changed. Mother said, that's it, that's fine. Nobody can argue. But do you know why? They see only this much. They see only the present, this much. And mother sees the past and the future. He trikaloggo. He knows past, present, future. So they knew that this person, whatever says, that is right. Temporarily, emotionally, we try to make various kinds of decisions. We do not see the pros and cons sometimes, and later on we lament. Very interesting. I made some points. I was thinking that how mother is to tackle this kind of problem. It was in 1917 or 18. Lord Carmichael, the Governor General of India, gave an address in Dhaka, Darbar address. The Ramakrishna Mission is harboring the terrorists. Terrorists means freedom fighters. Thus, it is a very bad thing. People are scared to come to the monastery because the government will be angry. So all are very worried. Holy Mother called Swami Sharadananda. My son, you go to the governor and explain our situation. Governor will change the mind. Sharadananda went with Swamiji's classmate, who was an attorney. He wrote the memorandum and presented to the governor. Governor, it never happens, the British governor publicly changed his view in the newspaper, withdrew his statement. It was Holy Mother's power, changed. You know, this little incident we see, this woman has no village girl, zero education. But how Sangha Janani is the mother of the Ramakrishna order, how she used to tackle this thing. I remember one story I heard from some Japan in 1968. That Swami told me, it struck me in my mind. Belur very poor condition and full of malaria. Many monks are suffering from malaria. We do not have money to buy milk. What is the diet? Barley water and lemon juice and salt. That was the diet for the monks. Milk is not available. Thus, one of the Swamis, Chetanananda, came. Mother was inquiring, my son, how are my children in Belur? Mother, we are very suffering from this malaria and we do not have sufficient food. Swami Premananda died, he used to take care of the monks, now he died in 1980. We are in a not very good condition, Mother. Thus, she became so upset. She shouted from upstairs, Sharod, Swami Sharadananda, downstairs. He was the General Secretary. What am I listening? My boys, my children are suffering in Belur Math. I shall go to Belur Math and take care of them. If you cannot take care of them, I shall go and take care of them. Sharat Maharaj, you know, that big, he is the General Secretary. He went to the mother and mother, please don't get upset, we are going to take action right now. Sharadananda went to Balaram's house. Swami Brahmananda was there and explained everything to Swami Brahmananda. Brahmananda became very grave. He asked my guru, Swami Shankarananda, and gave him money. Go to the market, buy flour, ghee, fruits, all groceries, everything. A boat full of food, and go to Vedanta. They changed everything. It is Holy Mother. She is the guiding force of our order. So I just told you some incidents and stories. All these things I wrote in details in that book, Sri Sharada Devi and the Divine Play. You know, life inspires life. Many of our problems, if you read those stories and incidents, your problems will be solved. You will see that how they tackle this kind of problems. Main thing, how to maintain peace and joy in the family life, in monastic life. She demonstrated, because she is our mother. Mother is more compassionate for father. Anyhow, I told you some of the stories of the mother. Next Sunday I shall speak about Holy Mothers. Now I shall start puja. As I tell you all the time, there will be some worship, will be 5 items. Gandha, Pushpa, Dhupa, Deepa, Naivedya. Gandha means fragrance, Pushpa, flower, Dhupa, incense, Deepa, light, Naivedya, food. So each Gigi will get these 5 items. First will be meditation mantra, then I offer. First we worship Guru, Ganesha, Holy Mother, Swamiji, His Holy Mother and Sri Ramakrishna. These 4 people we shall worship, and after puja offering there will be, then after puja there will be puja offering, then flower offering, and then we shall start prasad, lunch prasad. And in between my worship, our singers will sing some devotional songs. Please watch our puja, which is a devotional service. Thank you.